This is The Scene
on BBC Radio London with Aurie Styla.
This is The Scene.
In the building, singer and songwriter with one of the most soulful voices you'll ever hear. What is going on, Mr. Craig Webb? How you doing, sir?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I'm
you
good,
right?
sir. I'm all good. Thank you for coming down.
I'm really happy to be here.
Nah, it's cool, man. Little backstory. I met Craig. It was at Creative City London, wasn't it? I was performing. You was performing. I walked in as you went on stage, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think you... No, sorry. I went on before you, I think, and you went on after me. I can't. It was one of the ways. I think there was a point I walked back in. He was on stage.
I think you were before.
Was I before? Okay.
Yes.
So I must have come out and I walked back in at some point, and I heard this soulful voice on the mic, and I was like, "Whoa, who's singing like that?" And I walked in. It was this gentleman, just very kind of like humble, like low key, just laid back, and he was singing. It had a powerful, soulful voice. I was like, you know what? I messaged my guy Daniel. I said, "Yo, bro, the guy that sang at your event, he's gonna come down on the show one day. So thank you for coming down."
No,
bro.
thank you for having me.
And you're not even you're not even a Londoner, are you?
No,
You're a Sussex born.
I'm in Sussex.
Yeah.
Crawley.
Are we allowed to have? It's BBC Radio London. I don't know. Are we allowed to have like non-Londoners here? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm in London. I've been living in London I lived in London for 8 years.
Okay.
I trained here, so I know the gist.
No problem.
I know the vibe. Trust me.
You know
I've
London.
got it down.
You know London. You know what you're doing. So, I mean, how long have you been singing for, sir?
Since I was like 8. Stagecoach, like kind of... Literally from like 8 years old, Stagecoach, kind of, I trained in musical theatre, then I went into songwriting, and 20 years plus.
Okay.
I was singing when I came out the womb, basically.
I think they call that crying. Is that what's supposed to be
Sometimes
called?
I cry on stage, so, you know.
Oh, fair enough. And what I always think with people that have been singing from really, really young, there is a point where they go, no, this is what I want to take seriously rather than it just being a hobby. Where was that?
Yeah, I think... Do you know what? It was when I started Stagecoach and I started performing on stage and getting a reaction from crowds and actually being like, oh, I'm being told I'm actually good.
Okay.
And then I applied. I had a few friends that went to Brit School and I wanted to check this out, this Brit School place. And I went and I just found it really inspiring. Like I was surrounded by so many different individuals with crazy talents, like ranging from kind of, you know, comedy, technical stuff like art, drama, dance. And that kind of was like, I was like, this is definitely the field I want to be in. And I kind of flourished from there, really, and just kept singing and learning and growing, I guess. And yeah.
No, and you've definitely got some accolades on you as well. If I'm right in saying you were on a Best of Wham tour.
Yeah.
Right? Did you play George?
Yes,
you played George
did.
Michael in the Best of Wham tour. What was that like?
Yeah, pressure. Firstly, when I first got it, I was like, "Geez, like his songs ain't easy to sing."
I can imagine, and even it being George Michael, there's a part of me that goes, "I have to do right by this character."
Absolutely. I mean, I'll be completely honest. When I booked the job, of course, I knew George Michael. I knew a lot of his songs. I loved a lot of his music. And I kind of knew of Wham, but then actually kind of having to research it and really kind of get to grips with George Michael and his history and his story and the stuff behind his writing and his lyrics. He was a phenomenal talent. Like he was amazing. So it was an honor. Like it really was like really humbling to be able to be him on stage for people. Like it was awesome.
How about people receiving you being George in terms of just everyone's got a unique voice. George is going to have his voice, but you have yours. Do they feel like you sounded like him, or was it like you put your own take on it and they were like, we still liked what you did? How did they receive you?
Yeah, like, that was always a worry because people go to see George.
Yeah.
And I decided to kind of make it a 50-50 kind of like I wanted 50% George but I wanted to put in some Craigisms as well.
Okay.
And people embraced it. People liked it, and I got a good reception every night. The crowds were unbelievable. Like I've never had so many underwear thrown at me in my life, like on stage. Just like, geez, I could start my own underwear shop.
Like, people throwing the underwear. You just.
I was like,
what do you do?
okay.
What do you do? I'm a comedian. I don't get underwear thrown at me, right? But what do you do in that position when that happens? I've always wondered when underwear gets thrown at you. What happens?
I mean,
next?
I'm just like, thank you. they're really nice. Where did you get them?
You're grading the underwear.
Yeah, exactly. And like mid-song as well, you're like, you know, belting out Careless Whisper, and then there's like some red lingerie on the stage next to you, like, oh, okay, I'm never gonna dance again, and then like you're just, someone's bra is on the stage.
Wow,
like, you know.
I'm in the wrong profession, bro. Wow, I don't get underwear thrown at me at all. This is probably nasty. I'm sitting there thinking, what if someone, I don't know, had a curry the evening before and they throw their underwear at you and you're like, nah, you shouldn't have thrown this one. Can you take that one back? That one smells funny.
Fortunately, we did not have that.
That's good.
I think I would have walked off. I would have been like, no way, I'm not here for that.
No, I understand. Also, Gary Barlow's BBC Let It Shine. Tell us about that.
Yes.
You was a quarter-finalist, am I right there?
Yeah, that was a competition that was on BBC One in 2016. And they were basically creating a musical that had all the Take That material in it. It wasn't actually to play the band itself. The characters were different away from the band, but it had all the music of Take That. And they were casting the boy band. And I made it to the quarterfinals, the live finals, in a band called Neon Panda.
Okay, you have to break that one down for me. Neon Panda, where'd that name come from?
I think you need to break that down for me. I'm still questioning that band name. I'm like, what? No, we got given, in the process of the filming, we got given 3 options to choose from.
Okay.
And we thought Neon
Panda was the best of the 3.
Do you know what? They were all quite lackluster, if I'm honest.
Okay.
So we just went, let's go with the most memorable one, which was Neon Panda. I mean, that's quite memorable.
Yeah. It's, yeah.
The others were like typical boy band names
Okay.
that I think, was it one called Pulse or something?
Pulse.
Just like very kind of, you know, lukewarm, fairly forgettable. So we was like, oh, let's just go for it. Let's bite the bullet. Let's be Neon Panda. Show commitment. Even for one of the shows, we all wore. So this was my idea. I got some underwear with a panda on the bum. So we all had like our lucky panda underwear. And that got in the papers, you know.
So you're out there with your bum out and there's just like a panda on there,
there was
just
a panda
chilling.
because we were Neon Panda. And we were loving our lives.
I don't know what would you have had to have Googled to say, look, I need to find some underwear with a panda on there. Panda underwear on Amazon,
do you know
yeah?
what? ASOS came through for me.
Wow.
I typed in panda underwear on ASOS. First thing, like these black boxers with a huge panda on the bum. So it came through.
Well, if you find it, you find it. What can I say, sir? What can I say? And can I ask as well, there's somebody that I've worked with, I've performed with a few times actually, Fleur East, you did, was it a performance as supporting with Fleur East at, was it London Pride Festival?
Yes.
What was that like?
That was unbelievable.
Yeah?
So I participated in a competition, Pride's Got Talent. And I made it to the finals, and every finalist got to perform on the main stage at Trafalgar Square in the lineup leading up to Fleur East's headlining slot. And that was amazing. I think to date, performing live in front of an audience, that's the biggest. Like, I think there was like 15,000 people in the crowd.
That's a lot of people.
And I pushed and pushed and pushed for it, and I got to sing my own song as well. So
is it?
That was unreal. It's actually on YouTube. Craig Webb, yeah, under like Pride, London Pride, Craig Webb, yeah. So if people want to check that out. But yeah, that was really cool. It was really nerve-wracking because I was held behind like this backdrop, but you could see through it. They can't see you, but I could see through it. So I could see the crowd before I even went out there and I met them, and I was like, do I still have to do this?
Yeah, you can see the nerves are racking up a bit.
Yeah, exactly. But it was amazing, and the song was received so well because obviously, like, it's always a bit of a risk when it comes to original stuff.
Yeah.
Performing to a crowd of that quantity, it could go down like a lead balloon, but people, like, it caught on and people were vibing with it. So
nice.
That was an amazing day.
This is
good.
I guess the name's in the title, really. You said Pride's Got Talent. Is that literally like a Britain's Got Talent, but it's for those from the LGBTQ plus community?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes. So there's 2 different contests. There's a Pride's Got Talent cabaret. And there's a Pride's Got Talent music. So like musicians and artists and kind of artists apply for that one.
Okay.
And then in the cabaret it's more diverse, and they've got kind of drag queens, comedians. It's more kind of alternate, like aerial artists, and so there's 2 different ones. And then on the day there's a cabaret stage, and then there's the music stage, and the winners, perform respectively on the stage. But yeah, it was amazing. It was so good.
No, well
so
done.
good.
Congrats for that, sir.
Thank you.
And also, you're right now currently, you star in the play right now. Is it Staff Room? The Staff Room play?
Yeah, that not right now. It was like a year ago.
Okay to my facts then. Okay to my facts. I'm going to cross that one off there. I thought it was still going on now. Apologies.
No worries. That's fine. That was, last year I went to Edinburgh. And that was a play about, really cool play. The writer, Michelle Payne, she's awesome. She does a lot of writing. She's got a lot of credits under her sleeve. She asked me to be in this play about the dialogue and discussion that goes on behind closed doors in the staff room about the kids, about the parents.
I can imagine, yeah.
It was really funny. There was one scene that was my favourite. I mean, I kind of played the stupid one, if I'm honest. He was like a geography teacher that fell into it accidentally, like through a mate. And like there's a parents' evening scene where I have to write all the names to the photo, and I couldn't remember any of the students' names, and that got a big laugh, that scene. So it was really funny. Nice.
And so today as well, Craig, I can't have you in here without doing a performance. You're going to do a song with us. You got a friend in the room. What's his name?
Yes, Sam.
Hello, Sam. How you doing?
Peters.
Sam is on keys right now. You right? Cool? You good there?
Good.
Nice. All right, so you're going to do a song for us today. What is the song, sir? Tell us.
So this song is called Another Man's Lover. It's original. I wrote it.
Is this about anything to do with you?
Yes.
Oops.
Yeah. Very true story. I mean, luckily it's something you can look back on and laugh at.
Yeah.
At the time, quite traumatizing.
Okay.
No. Yeah. Basically, the story's in the title, really, and you'll hear it.
No problem. Ladies and gentlemen, I have got Craig Webb in the building. He's got his pianist as well. Sam, are you ready? Give me a thumbs up if that is the case. Nice. I'm going to turn my mic down. This is a scene. Craig Webb with Another Man's Lover. When you're ready, sir.
I'll take the sun along with the rain, a little bit of breeze to shake up my day, and I'll take the love along with the pain. Unaffected, it's my middle name. 'Cause we try as human beings in this life to take a full circle and keep a clear mind. 'Cause we try to go through all the lows and highs and come back to the middle with open eyes. But what can I do? What can I say? And how do I get my head around it? Hope it works out eventually. Oh. When I fell in love with another man's lover, I got it bad for another man's lover. I'm losing my mind for another man's lover. I'm falling behind, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now I'll take the blame when things don't go your way. I'll fix all the bridges and keep a clear name. But we can't go through life without getting too old without needing somebody's hand to hold. Yeah, we try as human beings in this life to take a full circle and keep a clear mind. 'Cause we try to go through all the lows and highs and come back to the middle with open eyes. But what can I do? And what can I say? And how do I get my head around it? Hope it works out eventually. When I fell in love with another man's lover, I got it bad for another man's lover. I'm losing my mind for another man's lover. I'm falling behind, I'm falling behind. Do I make a move on another man's lover? Or do I keep my cool for another man's lover? Who do I confide when it comes to another? I'm losing my mind, losing my mind. As human beings in this life, to take a full circle and keep a clear mind. 'Cause I fell in love with another man's lover. I got it bad for another man's lover. I'm losing my mind for another man's lover. I'm falling behind, I'm falling behind. Do I make a move on another man's lover? Or do I keep my cool for another man's lover? Who do I confide when it comes to another? I'm losing my mind, losing my mind. Yeah, whoa, 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 hey. I'm losing my mind.
Wow. Fantastic. Hey. Wow. Wow. Powerful.
If
Look
I
outside.
wasn't-
Hey, mate, I'm hearing claps from outside the room. Hey, Craig, that was fantastic. How can people find
Thank
your
you.
music? How can people follow you on social media? Tell us.
Yes, so at the moment, if I'm on my socials, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all Craig Webb Music, lowercase, Craig Webb Music. Just type that into Instagram, Twitter. I've got a Facebook page. I'm going to be launching a website in the new year, releasing a series of singles in the new year. So, yeah, the way to keep up to date is Insta, really.
Nice, nice. And big up Sam as well. Thank
Yes,
you, Sam.
Sam, you're amazing. I love you.
No problem.
Yeah,
Pleasure.
he was awesome.
Nice one, nice. That is Craig Webb. That's Webb with 2 B's, just so you lot know, if you don't have to
Yes.
spell Webb when it comes to someone's surname. This is Aurie Styla, BBC Radio London. Let's play some music. We're going to get all my guests back in. We're going to talk topics. Little different from what we just heard just now, but still just a great tune as well. Genius Crew, boom selection.